Welcome to Globalpose News. The US has launched a decisive and powerful wave of airstrikes on Houthi rebels in Yemen, President Donald Trump has said, citing the armed group's attacks on shipping in the Red Sea as the reason. Funded by Iran, the Houthi thugs have fired missiles at US aircraft and targeted our troops and allies, Trump wrote on his Truth Social platform, adding that their piracy, violence, and terrorism had cost billions of dollars and put lives at risk. The Houthi-run health ministry said at least 9 had been killed and another 9 injured in the strikes. The group, which began targeting shipping in response to Israel's invasion of Gaza, told Arab media that it would continue its attacks. The Houthis are an Iranian-backed rebel group, which considers Israel its enemy. It controls the Yemeni capital, Sana'a, and northwest of Yemen, but it is not the country's internationally recognized government. Since the start of the war between Israel and Hamas, it has launched hundreds of attacks on commercial vessels traveling through the Red Sea. These attacks, Trump said, will not be tolerated. We will use overwhelming lethal force until we have achieved our objective. Initially, the group said it was attacking ships connected with, or that had docked in, Israel. However, many of the vessels have no connection with Israel. Trump said that it had been more than a year since a US flagship had sailed safely through the Suez Canal, which the Red Sea leads to, and 4 months since a US warship had been through the body of water between East Africa and the Arabian Peninsula. The Suez Canal is the quickest sea route between Asia and Europe, and is particularly important in the transportation of oil and liquefied natural gas, LNG. Addressing the Houthis directly, Trump wrote that if they did not stop, hell will rain down upon you like nothing you have ever seen before. Meanwhile, U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth said that the Houthis' benefactor, Iran, was on notice. For more than a year, major shipping companies were forced to stop using the Red Sea, through which almost 15% of global seaborne trade usually passes, and used a much longer route around southern Africa instead. The Houthis launched 190 attacks in the Red Sea between November 2023 and October 2024, according to the U.S. Congress. Previously, the UK and US conducted joint naval and air strikes against the group. Israel has also targeted sites linked to the Houthis in separate strikes. Trump urged Iran to cease its support for the Houthis, warning that Washington would hold Tehran fully accountable and, "we won't be nice about it." He also accused the previous White House administration, under Joe Biden, of being pathetically weak and allowing the unrestrained Houthis to keep going. For more updates, news, views from around the globe, follow us on all our social media platforms at Globalpose.